5 News First Alert Weather Update.
Snow and ice moving across Oklahoma. The winter blast is officially here.
Oh, no doubt about it. Things are starting to deteriorate, getting very slick out there. We start with our chief meteorologist, Damon Lane. Damon, our crews are now coming upon some pretty treacherous scenarios.
They certainly are. Accidents are becoming a lot more numerous out here. The roads are becoming more slick, and the ice is changing over to some heavy snow. And right now, some of the heaviest snow is falling south of I-40. This is going to be an area that's going to probably pick up a decent amount of snow over the next few hours. The way that you look at this radar is the darker the blue, the heavier the snow, the lighter the white, that's some lighter snow. So we are watching a couple pockets here running through Cleveland County, down by Slaughterville, and then as you make way in towards Grady County here. Let me go out to field meteorologist Michael Armstrong at Storm Command. Michael, how are conditions where you are right now?
Yeah, they're really starting to deteriorate here because the efficiency of the snowflakes are not real big, but they are falling, and they're falling fast. And I'll tell you, this is the H.E. Bailey Turnpike. That's not a side road. That's not like a side highway. That is a major interstate here in Oklahoma, and it is hard to tell the difference in the lanes at times because of how much snow's piling up, and that's right after a plow just went through this area. So I can't even imagine what it's going to look like in another hour or two, Damon.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be filling in. Let's go back over to the radar here. Jonathan's pull on out here because there's an area down in southern Oklahoma. It's this dark blue that really stands out. What are you seeing here from the radar desk, Jonathan?
Yeah, that's a really good highlight. I like that dark blue. The darker the shade of the blue, the more intense. I'm going to turn the preset mask off, and I'm going to tell you that's probably very large, wet snowflakes, and that's a radar terminology called bright banding. It just really pops. What does that mean for Pauls Valley, Wynnewood? You're going to get hit hard with heavy duty snow. You could pick up snowfall rates. I mean, that little wave could probably bring you about maybe 2 or 3 inches of snow in a matter of an hour. Damon?
Yeah, Jonathan, that's going to be some impressive snow. That's about to cross over I-35. Okay, let me send it over to Jess and Abby for an update.
All right, Damon, thank you. Want to go out to some of our crews right now. Jason Berger is joining us live in Pauls Valley, far south of the metro right now, and that is an area that, could get more of that mix of some sleet or freezing rain or maybe just snow. Let's see what Jason Berger is seeing right now. Jason, it looks like a lot of snow that's dropping on you at this moment.
It really is, guys, and you just heard Jonathan Condor talk about the wet snow popping up on the radar, and I wanted to show you this. You can make snowballs here in Garvin County near Pauls Valley. Now, I'll tell you why. There's actually a wet layer underneath the dry snow that's starting to accumulate right now. So that's going to be the concern overnight because that wet layer underneath the dry snow is going to freeze, obviously. We're sitting right above 20 degrees or so here in the Garvin County area. We're off of I-35 and Grant Avenue here in Pauls Valley. So we're looking at snow conditions that are starting to accumulate pretty heavy out here, guys.
KOCO's Jason Berger, why not have a little fun on your live shot? Might as well. But you do obviously still need to be careful. We just got an update from ODOT. They are treating hazardous bridge and road conditions in Caddo, Grady, Comanche, Stevens, Tillman, all different counties. We do have KOCO's Patrick Talbot as well. Patrick, you're here in the metro. What are you seeing?
Yeah, that's right. We are on I-40 westbound. We are just east of Morgan Road, and one thing that we're seeing is we're seeing a lot of snow just kind of pile up near the medians on the interstate. And with this wind that's coming in from the north, it's just blowing around. The visibility on the highways, we've been driving around for a while now. It's not great. I would say it's less than a quarter mile that we've been able to really see. So it's taking your time, being safe. Nobody's really speeding, which is a good thing. But for now, I'm in Oklahoma City. Patrick Talbot, KOCO 5 News.
Flashing lights.
Patrick, thank you. The wind has been so strong, gusting 20, 30 miles per hour. Make sure to stay with us for more coverage right here and on our YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook pages.